Okay, I printed 4 more envelopes. I do like these folios. And I'm just having so much fun playing with these patterns. I like the fact that I can put 2 different patterns on this page when I print it, as well as this. It turned out I must not have changed this pattern, and I changed this one, but that's okay, because I just won't put them together. And then, of course, there's the other side. And this is still on the carrier sheet. So let's see what we got. This yellow frog tape, I think it comes in green also, is great tape for this because it does not pull the paper off. See? It does not pull the paper, and it's holding it nicely on. And I don't have to put very much. I do put a piece, I roll a piece across the edge because this is like the most important part. So it's about 1 inch down and 1 inch up, this envelope. Because I can really do any. Look at how beautiful that is. Isn't that pretty? And there will be the pockets, which would be very pretty here. And this one here, maybe. Oops, wrong way. Gotta be careful because this has to be down. So there's this one. And 4 does the job. Let's see what this one turned out to be. I just haven't inked them yet. So the only work I have to do now, this is so simple, and it's really fun picking the patterns to go into the spaces. Works beautifully. And whoa, I think I'll make that the cover. I like that. And actually, I do believe these 2 are from the same papers, as one sheet of paper as these. I just ended up now making them smaller or larger, as in this case, extremely large. So I got the dragonfly in 3 different places. 1, 2, 3, all on the same paper. By that I mean I have this paper, and I think it's from Kelly's. I'll have to look it up. But Kelly something or other. And so that's the bug. And that's the etymology. And it's all from the same. What I do is I bring the paper into the program as a pattern. And that enables me to fill any of these shape spaces that I make, like this triangle, with any pattern I want. I just go to my pattern little drop-down menu and pick it. So I just picked one page. One page produced this, no, and these 2. Yeah. So I can make them different sizes. So I know that they're going to go together because of the color. And I've not used a piece of paper. I just have used ink. That's it. So I really, really love doing this. And compared to how long it took me, it didn't take me long to design these pieces. See, there's 1 piece, 2 piece, 3 piece, 4 piece, and then right next to it are the 2 solids. Whoops, 2 solids. I can never tell. The print is so good, you can't really tell. That's why I have to use the inking tool to delineate that this is a pocket. And sometimes I just go in here and darken up this area here by hand, which I don't have to do, but it is nice to have the edges inked. And that's what I'm going to do now, is ink all the edges and then sew them together. Hold on, the last one I did this morning, first one I made took, well, it took me more than a week. I've got to glue that piece down. See, it takes a lot of glue. I still like it a lot. But all of this was paper. I had to go scrounge around for paper like everybody else has to do, and then glue it and cut it and fit it and so forth. So this took a long time, actually, when you're covering things. For me, anyway. I don't know if everyone else does it much more quickly, but this turned out very, very nice. This one, however, is the new and improved and all printed. So no papers. Now, I'm not too happy with how this turned out blue. They must have used blue ink, right? And then this is a pocket, and I have sewn this one already. And this is a pocket, and this is not, but it will be a pocket on the end. And then this is the pocket, which is really beautiful. Now, I did notice my print for this part bled over onto this one, which is really a nice look, actually. It's really not too bad. But on my latest ones, you can see I did a much better job of, I moved this piece just slightly over before printing it, so it's almost like perfect. So there's not this bleed line, which I don't mind, but who's going to even know, right? So anyway, so you can see the bleed mark where this print was bleeding up a little bit. It's kind of interesting, actually. Adds a little more interest. But this one is perfect. Now all I have to do is ink all of the edges, decide which one I want to be the cover, and put them together and sew them. And for all intents and purposes, I think this is so bold, I think I'm going to make that the cover. So I will arrange them so that these two pages are not together, right, like that, maybe. Yep, sort of like that. In which case, because this is a really beautiful one for the back, and this will be the front. Let's just see how it will look. Yep, that's very pretty. And that's pretty together, I think. Different, but pretty. And, whoops, this page, very bold over here, and not so bold here, but still pretty. And this is the middle page. Yep. And then this one, nice pocket. And a bird. I might make one, the next one I might make using just all birds. Although I really do love this. And pocket. So there's my 4 envelopes printed. And it's only just a little after noon. And I've done a lot of other things. And I've got both of these printed. And I really, really love the way they turned out. So, anybody who has a Silhouette Studio software and a printer, this printer is an Epson 3760 EcoTank, which means the ink goes a long, long way. And many of these papers, if not all of them, I think Kelly's paper was a freebie. That would be maybe this one, actually. I think that was it, yeah. But the rest of them are purchase papers, but not necessarily all from one kit. I tend to bounce around. I don't know, I just kind of look at the pictures, and I think this one was even from a steampunk, but I like the colors, and I always do like the William Morris prints. But I think these are kind of fun. So there we go. That's it.